stairs here. Tommy! Come on, TB. Heck is he? Are you serious? What are you doing up there?
Nothing.
You have any idea what time it is? You've been up in the garage this whole time?
I don't care.
I'm looking everywhere for you. I was worried sick. What is going on?
Nothing.
What
I don't care.
What are you pouting about? I thought didn't you get to ask Mike McCarthy a question at a press conference?
Yeah.
Dude, what are you pouting about then? That's an incredible opportunity. Shouldn't you be on cloud 9, not the garage?
Leave me alone.
I can't. I have to, dude. What happened? How on earth, man? How do you go from getting to ask Mike? You were clicking your fucking heels together, man.
Yeah, until I asked him questions.
You got to ask him a question.
Yeah.
Okay. So what did you ask him about? I know you were curious.
Nothing.
Come on, I know you were dying to know about his appearance in Jacksonville. Why he looked the way he did. Did you ask him about that?
Yeah.
Okay. What did you ask him?
Well, he had the beard for the game, and
Yeah.
normally he shaves it for the regular season. And I said, most people, you said that you had the beard because you told the team that you've had it until the team loses. But what I heard is just you had it because Jessica liked it.
Okay, that's a good question.
Then, and like we heard the team Packers say that he wears long sleeves because he's worried about melanoma, but I heard he wears long sleeves because Ted told him he has to cover up his tattoos because he has tattoos of like naked girls and like Steelers logos.
That's a good question, man. What? Anything else?
And then he had the stains on his shirt after the game, and he said it was blood, but I got close. When I got close, I saw fennel seeds, and I knew it was marinara sauce, and I can't tell you what he said.
Come on, man. You got to ask him that? That's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, man. You got to fulfill your curiosity. What did he tell you?
What do you want me to say here, Tom?
Oh my god, dude. I am so sorry. Listen, fuckers. It's a journey, not a goddamn destination. For those of you who want this team to be in Super Bowl form week fucking 1, chill the fuck out. Hi, I'm Matty Day, live from Stadium Drive.
I'm Tommy Burns.
Also live from Stadium Drive. Listen, y'all, what do you want? What do you want? You really want this team to peak in week 1? Do you want them to play their asses off in the preseason, everybody in there?
Did you see the Wall Street Journal article about it's time to jump off the Packers bandwagon? Because they loved taking the stats from the one Jaguars game and comparing it to the entire 2015 season and being like, wow, they're really similar. If they keep going this route,
Oh my god.
they're really in trouble. It's a really good article. I recommend you read it. It was
That's terrible.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Man,
It's good analytics though. I mean, you know, it's 16 games versus 1. It's a fair fair thing. So Wall Street Journal.
You wanted 60 minutes before making a judgment. So
Thank
you got
you.
60 minutes.
Yes, and now I'm ready.
Now that's it. We're done.
Done.
Just done.
Done. You know, last week we had a little fun shitting on sitting. But it turned out
This week, we've got D-Bach of D-Bach. David Bakhtiari getting the big contract extension, left tackle for the Packers. Cool. That's our bookend, man. That's solidified. That's a big move for Teddy to use some of that shitty sitting money.
you mentioned something about Aaron approves.
Well, and not only Aaron, it was top to bottom. Big Mac was approved. Big Mac, when asked about David Bakhtiari,
David Bakhtiari.
Who said
Sid.
that? Oh yeah.
Sid. 1075.com.
Sydney.
We won't mention.
Love you, man. Bakhtiari. Mike McCarthy was able to say enough about David Bakhtiari. Do you believe that for a second? He couldn't say enough about David Bakhtiari. So happy for him. Aaron Rodgers was also really happy for David Bakhtiari. He said, interestingly, that a quarterback's best friend, when John Kuhn is not there, is his left tackle. Interesting.
Big words from a big man.
Big words, man. There were a lot of good pressers this week. Rodgers also talked about another former teammate in Devon House, who he went against against the Jaguars. Devon House was apparently closest to tackling Rodgers on his touchdown run, and Rodgers felt that Devon House pulled up a little bit, like he could have leveled him, but little former teammate sympathy there. Other nugget from Rodgers this week was
Devon House for president 2016.
just candidates.
Secretary of State, whatever.
Can't say enough about all these candidates.
Frankly.
The other nugget of Rodgers' wisdom this week, something we really dissected this, man, like Zapruder style. We had to listen to this interview because we thought maybe we got a new nickname. But Aaron Rodgers got asked about his new tight end,
And
Jared
it's not
Cook.
a nickname, it's the name.
Or the name, yeah. Jared Cook. So he got asked, he got asked Jared Cook, and Rodgers answered the question. He said, "Oh, Cook, he does this every night." But it sounded like he said Cookie. He calls a grown man, Cookie.
I like it.
I'm into it.
Cookie. 89?
89.
Cookie.
Cookie.
Let me tell you something else about Cookie. Here's the
Clay Matthews, man, dude was looked pretty good back at the outside. Last year he was playing inside a lot, but even this last game he was lining up inside, outside. The guy's he's out, he's in, he's out. He's the football equivalent of Van Heesch. Am I right, Tommy?
Hey!
Speaking of Datone, look.
I don't know if you know this, but we're a little bit of Datone fans.
And every time the guy gets another opportunity on the mic, and we talked, well, I don't know if it made the cut last week, but Datone had the most wonderful shout out to his home of
And he
Compton.
did the, can I give a shout out?
Yeah.
Like, he was humble enough to be like, can I give a shout out?
It was during the game,
Yeah.
and first round draft pick. Hey, could I get a shout out during this preseason game?
Mom.
My wonderful wife pointed out to me something that I had totally forgotten from that shout out. And it was after he gave it, after he's like, shout out to Ray and like everybody back in Compton, Datone sheepishly goes, but seriously, go Pack. Yeah. So now whenever we don't know what to say on this show,
But seriously.
go
Pack.
Pack.
Zook!
Oh! Well, what I was told by the back judge, he said it's bad. He said it's bad. Ron Zook, the man has given his talent, his sweat, blood, tears, energy.
Never would have thought.
Got a snipped downstairs. He gave it all.
What is
Not-
he? What has he got
gave his-
zooking in the pan?
He gave his fucking vocal cords to this team. I swear to God, have you ever heard Ron Zook talk, man?
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. That is dedication. Ron Zook taught me something this week. I had no idea. He said that if the players put their hands up in the air to block the sun, it would have been counted as a fair catch. And man, that was a big issue for both teams. You had bad field position.
We saw it each time. We were just like,
Yeah.
why are you? It's at the 10-yard line. Why are you walking away from the punt or the kick?
I thought I did the right thing. I thought it was. I did what they were supposed to do.
Which the only thing I thought of on one of the first ones, it seemed like it was an equipment timeout. Getting zooked out. Vikings.
Vikings week. They're opening up their shitty new stadium this week. That's a big fucking deal for some of them. One big deal deserves another, though, doesn't it, Tommy?
We had a pretty big get.
Oh, yeah.
Just
yeah.
got
yeah.
he's putting a lot of legwork over there.
I can't even fake humility.
We've had some pretty big ones, but this is pretty good. So
Yeah, pretty pumped about this. You all, coming up right now on Live from Stadium Drive, guest interview of Minnesota Vikings. That's right, you all. Zygi WILF, live on Stadium Drive right now. Do we have him on the phone? Do we have him? Tina, is he ready?
Shut up. Is he on?
Shut the fuck up, Tina.
No, just shut up. We have him?
We have him. We got him. All right.
Okay.
Next up, Minnesota Vikings owner Zygi WILF. Mr. WILF, how are you tonight? Thank you so much for doing this. We're so happy to have you here. And Mr. WILF, in our research getting ready for this phoner, we found out that you were actually born in Germany.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Deutschland.
Wow.
It's just an incredible story, and so much success achieved, and it must be an icing on the cake, the wonderful new stadium that you have in Minnesota.
That's got to be exciting, right?
Yeah, that's right. Cut the ribbon. Cut it right in half.
So everything going okay with the stadium?
Okay. Shit, yeah. Some little shit threw some rocks at it, but we got that fucker good.
Really? Well, what'd you do to him?
We drown him.
You drown him?
Yeah. Fucker couldn't breathe at all. Tied him right to the love boat.
Okay, well, first, the love boat still exists?
Fuck yeah. That baby's better than ever. Glass bottom, too. So we could watch that little fucker drown.
Okay. How are your 2016 Minnesota Vikings doing?
Fuck yeah.
So that's a good thing?
Fuck yeah.
You're liking the team?
Why the fuck wouldn't I? They're mine.
Well, Mr. WILF, I don't know how they do things in Germany, but here you don't literally own the team. You don't literally own them.
Oh, no. I'm a contract guy. Fine print, red tape, asterisks. Ha! I own them good.
Okay, but are they good at football?
Huh? Football? Who the hell cares? Ha!
I would imagine your fans would care, but for us Packer fans, we're curious to know if our opponent this week is going to be any good.
Listen, pricks, and listen good. Old Zygi doesn't like football. He doesn't like TV. He doesn't like you. Ha ha! I got my fucking stadium. What the fuck have you got? Huh? A fucking TV show? Kiss my ass. Ha!
Understood, Mr. Well. We understand. We don't have your wealth.
Of course you don't. Ha ha ha!
But we do own the Packers.
Yeah. You what?
With all due respect, Matty and I do both own a share of stock in the team.
Stock, eh? Well, I'll give you little shit something to take stock in. My team, the Pirates, they're gonna score all kinds of goals against whatever team you say we're playing. My party's gonna fucking rule. This stadium's glass, and I fucking swindled these dumb shit Montana fucks to pay for it. Ha ha ha!
Thank you once again to our guest, Mr. Zygi WILF, owner of the Minnesota Vikings.
I hope your continued success continues. Or whatever it is that you do with the Minnesota Vikings. We hope it keeps going.
Keep owning.
Keep wilfing.
The Wilf of Wall Street. Oh, shit.
Here, Matty,
Tommy,
here's the thing.
you see, they don't know why we own the stock. They tell us it's the piece of paper.
Trolls love to bring up the stock as a piece of paper that is absolutely meaningless and means nothing to us, which to a certain degree it does. There is no equity within the corporation that is the Green Bay Packers. We understand that. The money does go to the renovations that I'm sure your stadium looks pretty cool. But here's what it does represent. You know that what it represents is that we don't have a Jerry Jones, a Dan Schneider, a Dean Spanos, or a Wario.
Luigi.
So you can take solace that we have spent what is it, whatever the offering was.
Bills.
You know that it means we don't have that asshole sitting up his suite, swinging his wallet around, cashing his checks, and all he's worried about is how many seats he's filled. We actually care about, what is that thing? What is it? W. Winning.
Winning. Championships. Handling success.
Frankly.
Stacking stocks upon stocks. And we have not talked about Teddy Bridgewater yet.
No.
We're a virtuous couple of guys, so Teddy, get well soon.
For real. Like peace and everything. And like Zimmer said, it's a shame to go down. The other thing is thing that he I forgot to bring up before, because we do talk a little bit before.
I don't know when the camera's even on. I mean,
But he said last week he announced to his team who the starting quarterback it was, hoping it would be confidential, and it got leaked. And he said himself, I was disappointed that it got out who was the starting quarterback.
So this week he's lock and key.
And they said, "Are you going to announce?" And that's where it brought up. He's like, "Are you going to announce your team?" He's like, and he said, "Well, last week I told him on a Thursday morning, da 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 da," and I was a little disappointed it got leaked out. So I don't know if I'm going to announce to the team. I haven't decided that. And they're like, "Have you yourself decided who's going to be the quarterback?" No, I haven't decided yet.
I won't even tell myself. I don't even trust myself because I might tell my team who I don't trust. So do you think McCarthy was fucking with him a little bit by like coming out and saying?
I'm planning on.
Because McCarthy did come out and say he did
We're
praise
assuming-
Sean Hill.
Yeah.
It's either Sean Hill or Sam Bradford starting this week for the Vikings at quarterback. And McCarthy did come out and say Sean Hill was very good in Detroit. So he's ready for either. Mike McCarthy, the Titans coach, came out and said before the week that it didn't matter who it was, that they're basically the same player, which I thought was kind of funny. Like 28-year-old first round
One you
draft
picked up
pick.
from Burger King. Peter Lorre, Ted Thompson, and Zygi WILF in the same room. Mr. Wheel.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Sure, here you go. What do you want in return? I got
What's the big deal, Ted? You're just draft picks.
Yeah. What, you want a check? Fuck it.
I got lots of checks.
Check this.
Jordy.
And were we? I mean, I don't know about you, But each time, especially when he caught the ball, and you saw a couple of
He
angles.
was out there. He was active.
Yep.
But
And he was running out, and he was pushing off, and he was going the extra yard. But god damn, if I wasn't like, take it easy.
I was worried. I was worried thick, Jordan.
But I got some news from someone who's used to physical abuse, and Adrian Peterson talked about his ACL injury, and they said, what was the one thing you would tell Jordy? And I did find this interesting. It's not that I look for personal life guidance from Adrian Peterson for many reasons, but he said, realize that your repaired torn one is a lot stronger than the one you didn't manage. Just like when you break a bone and it regenerates, that the one that you tore repaired itself a lot stronger than the other one. So while I was biting knuckles and watching Jordy and hoping that he walks away okay, seeing what AP did after a complete tear of the ACL, coming back and having a 2,000 yard or whatever season is, and he's just like, the torn one is stronger. Think about that.
I would say 24-17 Green Bay Football Packers.
30-14 Teddy. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. You can sign up at www. We don't have a website yet.com, but we really soon. But watch Live from Stadium Drive, and we'll keep you posted with a bunch of stuff that comes up.
Fuck yeah!